Hi guys! I'm back with another YouTube video. I'm going to be doing another makeup tutorial. So I've already applied my Cetaphil Daily Moisturizer as a primer for our foundation. And the foundation I will be using is the Superstay by Maybelline and the color Ivory. So we're going to take our damp beauty blender and we're going to pump some foundation on the back of our hand, like so. You only need a tiny amount because a little goes a long way with this stuff. It is full coverage. And we are just going to lightly dab that all over our face. You really want to get into the crevices of your face really good. Make sure you blend it really well so it's very seamless. As you can see, this is very full coverage. That's why I like it, because it leaves no redness. You can practically cover up anything with this stuff. It is very good foundation. And we're just going to blend that over our eyes, and yes, we will be layering concealer all over this as well. Wow, this is really bright. Okay. I used a dimmer light for this one because the last video I used one that was more white and this one's more yellow. So let's see if this turns out better. Okay, so let's let that sit a little bit. Okay. Now we're going to apply concealer. I'm using the CoverGirl Clean Matte Concealer. And we are going to put that underneath our eyelids, underneath our eyes to cover up any dark circles. And then we're going to put it on our nose and the bridge. So the tip of our nose and the bridge, making an exclamation point almost. And then a little bit on our forehead and chin. And this is just going to brighten up our foundation a whole lot more. So it'll look flawless. I've started watching, rewatching The Office on Netflix, and I forgot how funny it was. Like, Michael's dad jokes are just the best. And of course you can't forget about Jim and Pam. We love them. So I'm just blending this all over my eye seamlessly. Make sure you blend very well. Oh my goodness. I think someone's mowing their lawn or something. Lovely. So just put that all over your eye. Oof. My eyes tend to water when I do my makeup, so. Okay, now that we're done with that, we are going to apply some powder. Just gonna make sure everything's blended seamlessly. Okay, I'm going to take a powder brush. This one is by It Cosmetics. It is the skin hugging brush, and I'm going to take my powder, which is here. I left it there. Okay, I'm going to take our skin hugging brush, and we're just going to apply this. Oh my goodness, what was that? Oh my goodness, my mirror. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna go blind. Okay, so we're just gonna take, the powder I'm using is the Fit Me Matte and Poreless Powder in Classic Ivory. I like using this brush because it's very soft. And it's very light, so you don't apply too much powder to your face. Lovely. Now that everything is set, ready to go, I'm going to fill in my brows because they need it. They're all over the place. Just gonna use a close-up mirror, and I'm going to fill in my brows. Right now, I'm just filling in the end and then lightly sparsing up the front of my brow, just filling in the sparse parts because you want it to look natural. I'm using the IT Cosmetics Brow Power in the shade Universal Taupe. Now for the other one, my brows are practically like long lost cousins. I know they say sisters, but these are not nearly, they're not the same. If your brows are twins, you're lucky, and I need an explanation because it's not fair. Okay. Now that my brows are done, very nice. Okay, so I think we're gonna do our face now. So I'm taking, same as last time, my go-to highlighter and contour pen. Can't talk today. Afterglow palette by Urban Decay Sin, and I'm going to take this shade right here, Paranoid. I'm going to take my angled blush brush. I'm going to bronze up my cheeks, give me some color. I put it on my cheekbones, my temples, and my jawline to really sculpt out your face and give you some shape and dimension. Then I'm just gonna lightly powder the sides of my nose and the tip, just to give it a cute little round look. We're gonna do the other side. I use a more cool tone bronzer, just because my face is like, has a blue undertone to it, so cool tones look better on me than warm tones. So now we have our bronzer on. We're going to use blush. So the blush I'll be using is Kiss Off and Score. One's more peachy and one is more purple. I'm putting that right on the apples of my cheeks, blending up. Oh my gosh, why does it look so... It looks much more pigmented on here, but trust me, I'm being very light with my makeup. And on the tip of your nose, gives you that cute little... I don't know, like... And then I'm putting some on my forehead and chin just to give me some color. And okay, I think that is it. Now we're going to do our eyes. Oh, before we do our eyes, I'm going to put on some chapstick so my lips don't get chapped while I'm doing my makeup. And this is, of course, my favorite, Cucumber Mint from Burt's Bees. I promise you this is not the same makeup tutorial because I'm going to be doing a different eye look on my eyes and, of course, different lip color. It's just the base that I use for my makeup is always the same, the creature of habit. Okay, eye primer. Okay, here is our eye primer. This is the Mary Kay eye primer. Very cute. Just gonna take a little bit on my finger. I'm going to tap each one with some eye primer. There you go. It's a lot. Okay, and I'm just gonna blend it out with the tips of my fingers. Trust me, I washed my hands before this. No one is getting corona anytime soon. Okay, this is just so that your eyeshadow has something to stick onto while you're doing your eyeshadow. So I'm gonna use this giant palette called Impressed You. This is a knockoff version of the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. As you can tell, got off Amazon. It was like $13, and the Jaclyn Hill at the time just came out and it was like $30. So I didn't want to spend that much money, so we got the knockoff, and trust me, it works just as good. They're very pigmented and they're very, very nice colors. So for my base, I'm going to be taking this cream, almost yellow tinted eyeshadow, and I'm going to take that on the fluffy side of my brush and I'm going to put that on my eye. This is just going to set the eye primer and it's going to give us a base to work with while we're doing the rest of our eyeshadow. Okay, for my warm-up shade, I will be taking this brown color right here, and that is just going to be a nice crease shade to work with. Make sure you knock off the excess, because if you don't, it's going to be a whole lot more eyeshadow on your eye than you would like it to have. Of course, it is a much warmer tone, this palette, because I guess Jaclyn Hill likes her colors warm. It's a very orange brown, and we're just feathering that out in our crease very lightly. And then to build up the color a bit more, let's see. I think we're gonna go for, you see the colors over here, they're very bronzy and red. I think I'm gonna go with that. So I'm gonna take this brown color right here. It's more of a deep red brick color, and I'm just going to take the flatter end of my brush and I'm gonna put that in my crease. Wow, that's pigmented. And then I'm just gonna blend that into the other shade that we put on. Oh yes, oh my goodness. Look at that. Okay, I'm going to do the same to the other eye. Knock off, put it in your crease. Then I'm going to blend it out. Very nice. Okay. For the outer part of my eye, I'm going to take this bronzy shade. It's almost like a shimmery version of the shade we... Yes?